biggest tragedy I've suffered, which is the loss of my only child. He died of drugs, of an overdose after going to 3 treatment programs and a psych inpatient unit for suicide attempt, and he just couldn't stay sober. I was so shaky and so in grief that I was crying most of the time, and I just couldn't function. I was dysfunctional. Magic happened, like the door closed on my life. My role as a therapist, a mother, a wife, a salsa dancer, a daughter. I dropped out and dropped in to this dark night of the soul. I would stand up there and I would paint and dance and cry at the same time. Loud music all the time. I spent a lot of time healing, and I think that self-portraits and all those self-exploration and therapy and healing through painting brought out color in my life. And then I got into glitter. Everything I did had glitter. There wasn't one thing that didn't have glitter. My art was a healing tool, was a mean healing tool. I had therapy and I did body work and I did all that. But I feel that my progression came through being able to express myself through art, and that's kind of my mission. I really would like to help others to learn to express grief and heal through art. I somehow had a gift of a new life. I think of it as I got a new life. I was born again as an artist living on Maui, and all I saw were color. Well, when my husband and I got married, everybody had to come in purple. It was like a secret purple wedding, and you had to show up in purple. I embrace the dark as well as the light, and somehow the light wins out more often than not, you know? And I think that the way to do it is find ways to turn yourself on. I don't mean by sex, I mean by what inspires you. My garden inspires me. Walking on the beach inspires me, you know? And then I can go home and sit in the studio and paint for 3 hours, you know? How many friends are in the 70s and they're in the darkness of the health, and you know, when I am in it, it's hard and I'm depressed and it's hard to find joy. I mean, last year I was down for 6 weeks, went to the ER twice, but you know, I managed to paint a little. I painted dark, you know, because I know that painting through the emotions can get you to another side, because I got to another side. I feel like this life is a gift now, and now I just want to stay home and paint and have art shows and have fun. How I celebrated turning 70 after almost croaking at 60 was I had a circus. I had 150 people. I had 5 food stations. I had a big elephant. I had a tent, and I did a 30-minute performance with 8 different masks and costume changes. And I had a comedy routine people, comedy troupe, you know, like performance art. And then I had a band and we danced and I changed costumes, and it was just really fun.